Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Defeated with Medium of the Light Tarot. I am back with you for a pick a card reading. I have 3 Buddhas here. This is the Labradorite Buddha. And of course this is going to be about, what is this person to you? Are they a twin flame? Are they a soulmate? Are they a karmic? And there's the little beautiful gold Buddha. And here is an obsidian Buddha. You can either choose from the 3 different Buddhas or the timestamps below. So let's get started. Let's start off with the obsidian Buddha. Excuse me. All right, so what do we got going on here? Let's start off with some of my favorite cards for love readings is the Twin Flame Journey Oracle by Mystic Moon Oracles. It's got great cards and a great channel. All right. Let's move this one out of the way. Let me tune into the energies here. Whoever is going to be, excuse me, seeing this, I want to connect into their energy, spirit, and give them the most accurate information possible. That is far too many for their highest good and for the highest good of anyone who watches this. So right now you're learning lessons. Your person's learning lessons. Okay, let's see. Again, far too many cards, but the cards are definitely wanting to speak on this one. Let's see, what else is going on other than lessons? I'm hearing from Spirit that you're going to need to be patient. This might be someone you haven't met yet. Like if you're looking for a twin flame or you're trying to manifest a twin flame, that they're not here yet. They're not. What I'm hearing is they're doing some clearing before they can show up on the scene. Like the person that you're actually inquiring about here, it's lessons so you can open up to that person. And you're learning how to be your own muse. You're learning how to be your own inspiration. That one wanted to pop out. So the answer is yes. What is this answer? Yeah, that your higher level soulmate twin flame is coming in like I was just saying, but there's going to be, some lessons first. You're going to need to be loving yourself more and while your other person is activating. I feel like you feel like you're a victim, like, why haven't they shown up yet? Why haven't I found the perfect relationship for me? Why isn't this happening for me? And they're circling back to this, the lessons. The person that you were originally inquiring about has been observing you and you've been observing them. But I feel like this is a lower level connection for you. You might have already physically engaged in it, but it's been less than satisfied and you're already feeling somewhat abandoned. I think you're using some numbing techniques and so are they. And by numbing techniques, I mean, drugs, alcohol, watching TV, eating too much, that kind of a thing where you're not listening to yourself. You're not learning the lessons. You want to go in a new direction because this person, you could feel that this person isn't like really the one. Spirit's saying they don't want you to get too caught in the material world of thinking. In this particular subject that we're speaking about here. I mean, yeah, you have to be of the physical world. You have to make the money, you have to make the coin, you've got to bring home the bacon. You've got to attend to the things in this physical reality that needs to be done. But they're not wanting you to focus solely on this to where that you can't see, and they're pointing me to this, the gems that are hidden within you, the light that is hidden within you. What is their person going to be like that's coming in? When you guys meet each other, you might need to do some shadow work. But this time, this person's going to be devoted to you. Unlike this other person where you're feeling abandoned, the person that you originally spoke about. You're feeling somewhat abandoned by them. Because it's kind of what I'm hearing is you guys are placeholders for each other. But when you meet this person that you're supposed to meet, there's going to be devotion there. There's going to be shadow work that needs to be done, but there's going to be devotion. Which is nice. I mean, if you guys can go through your shadow work, your lessons, and still be devoted, that's pretty darn good. So for time frame, we might be looking at the winter. Are we talking about this winter, Spirit? For some of you, yes. For some of you, no. It would be the following winter. As far as a twin flame connection or a soulmate connection. Because my personal belief is that when you're in this love realm and people are talking about karmics and soulmates and twin flames, I think everyone that you have a connection with, there's going to be karma around it. If you've had any sort of time together with someone, you're going to have karma. There's going to be drama. There's going to be like, ooh, I shouldn't have said that. And they shouldn't have acted this way. So there's always going to be something. So anyway, off my soapbox. So, the person that you are currently dealing with is completely unawakened. And I think to a certain degree, you are awakening. You're awakening to the fact that, wow, this isn't working for me. I'm trying to make, this person fit into the mold that is not theirs. And it's stressing this current person out. It's making them feel less than. And not that they're going to express this to you. But it makes them feel less than. It makes them feel like they're missing the mark. And it's, that's a part of the numbing here. That's a part of, some of this, that they're just observing you. And then you're feeling abandoned because they're feeling abandoned. Because they know they can't fulfill what you need. And like I said, think of this as you guys are placeholders for each other. You don't want to settle, and they don't want to settle. And it's going to be up to you if this current person is someone you want to continue to have lessons with. Or if you just want to pause it and start going within your own healing. But there is someone coming. Yeah, because in your mind, because you are looking for that soulmate, twin flame, that deeper soul connection, you feel like that there is, even though there's only two of you right now, you feel like there's three. And I understand your confusion and trepidation on that, just because you're with someone here in the physical, but you're also thinking about someone who hasn't even arrived yet, who's in the non-physical for you currently. So you are definitely setting yourself up to have an amazing journey here. So you should congratulate yourself. Even though this feels very dense, this feels very yucky, and shadow work needs to be done, and there's lessons, and there's numbing, and, there's the feelings of abandonment. But when you get with this other person, when this other person shows, don't think it's going to be all rosy, but it's going to be a hell of a lot better than what you're doing now. So keep up the good work. You're on track. You're doing what you need to do. Do your healing. I applaud you. Please leave me a like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time on Medium of the Light Tarot. Let me know if you like this sort of reading. Thanks, guys. I'm going to move on to number 2. I need to shuffle these cards because this is all the cards I'm going to use today. Well, that I know of. Spirit might ask for different ones. All right, Spirit. For this Golden Buddha, I want the highest and best information for this person, whether they're going to be meeting their twin flame, their soulmate, karmic, whatever you want to call it. Give me accurate information to pass on to them, please. Let me write this timestamp down. All right. All right. Right out of the gate, you guys. There's regret and masks. There's refocus and settling. I feel like that you're regretting the past. You're feeling like you let the person of your dreams go. You were wearing a mask. You couldn't focus and you didn't want to settle. It was like your mind was all over the place. Spirit is telling me that with this regret card, there's no need to regret. I mean, yeah, there's lessons abound, and that's why we're here on this physical plane. But you were where you were because of your own development at that time. And you did the right thing to walk away. Even though you were unfocused, you felt so unfocused within this dynamic that you walked away from. You needed to do that. Because you did feel like you were settling. But then on the flip side, you're like, oh my God, what if I walked away from my twin flame soulmate? I'm getting that this person that you're thinking about, the person from the past, was not your person. It was lessons. Your spirit guides, your angels are talking to me, and they're saying, please do not focus on what the regrets that you think you should have, because there aren't any. You refocused, you walked away, you did the right thing. Even the Golden Buddha agrees. He's all hee. Sorry, I had to go there. Because he's so darn cute, and he didn't even focus. Let me, so you guys can really see him. He's so cute. It came up in the last ones. Within this relationship from the past, excuse me, I'm going to take a drink here. You felt like you were a victim. This last relationship was cold as ice. Because sometimes I get that it's about winter, or it's like the winter of that relationship. But it was cold as ice. You did the right thing. You walked away. Okay, so your spirit guides are going, enough with that. We're taking that out of the picture. They actually even want me to take this off the table. And they do not want me to reshuffle, but I will do this. So that is that. So they got that out of the way. They want you to put your regret aside because there's no reason to regret. So there is someone who's observing you, or someone who is watching you. What I'm getting, this is someone who's a little intimidated and scared to come through. They have you on a pedestal, is what I'm hearing. And they've got to purge their own fear about moving towards you, even approaching you. Too many. And if they're meant to be, they will come out again. This person wants union with you. This person who is too worried to come forth. I hear for some of you, it could be a coworker, and that's the trepidation. For others of you, I feel like this is a friend who is worried that this could destroy the friendship, but they have serious romantic feelings about you. What I heard is they think you're the bee's knees and they want to be devoted to you. I kind of feel like for some of you, you had a conversation with them about like, oh, so are you dating someone? Are you seeing anybody right now? And they're like, oh, no, not right now. But the thing is they're devoted to you. They can't think of anything but you. And you have been, because of this past situation where you're feeling guilt, you're feeling remorse, you're like, oh my God, did I do the right thing? So you've been in your pride and ego about this, and you haven't been grounded enough to realize there's someone important that's right next to you. They've been waiting for you to release, and they've been waiting for you to let go of this tower moment that you had from the past. And Spirit says, well, heck, now that we have officially closed that chapter, let's see what happens here. So they're asking you to do some shadow work. You need to do some shadow work for yourself to clear the path so you can come into this union. They want you to forgive yourself. You need to forgive yourself for the past. And this person, this new person who hasn't let you know that they're interested, they know there's divine timing here. They know that if they approached you when you're still in the midst of the regret and, oh my God, what did I do? Did I do the wrong thing? They feel like you're a twin flame to them. They don't want to be caught in the third party either, though. Not at the moment, right? I mean, whoever ever does. Unless you got some serious karmic lessons to work out. But they want to make sure that you're completely over this other person from the past before. They want this to metamorphosize. They want this to balance out. Like, this person is being really methodical. They're taking their time. They're keeping a close eye on you. But they definitely feel that there's some spark, some connection. And I feel like when you start doing your shadow work here, you're going to be able to open up to the fact that this is something special. And then you're going to be able to go into this new direction, which is towards this twin flame connection. I hope that was helpful. Please leave me a like, share, and subscribe and comment about how this resonated with you, because I always love to hear that stuff. So I will see you guys next time on Medium of the Light Tarot. Bye-bye. I think these are fun reads. I think I'm going to do them more. It's a quick way to get some clarification on some stuff. And who doesn't like clarification, right? Okay, I'm going to shuffle these again so we can go on to number 3. If I can get the cards to shuffle. All right, so for this Obsidian Buddha, I call upon the spirits, angels, and guides of whomever is going to watch this particular read for the Obsidian Buddha number 3. Please give me the wherewithal and the intuition to give the most accurate information possible for the highest healing of all who watches this. And I'm just going to write the timestamp down. All right, you guys. Number 3. This is the Obsidian Buddha. I've already done a prayer. It says the answer is no. Oh, sorry about that. Someone's replacing windows. My neighbor, so. I'm listening to spirit now, that's why I'm quiet. They're saying something about you are, you know, because I always incorporate any sounds around me as a message. Because I feel like there's messages all around us, and a lot of times we just ignore them as noise. But that noise, they're saying there's something about reconstruction. You're reconstructing something. You're deconstructing some of your thoughts about how your love life is going to happen. About who you can draw in. Like, I think you had a lot of limited beliefs about who you were, what you were capable of attracting. You know, either you're to this, or you're to that, or you're to this. You know, it's a self-esteem thing. So that's what that's about. So during this reading, if you hear the deconstructing and reconstructing, that's what you're in the midst of doing. Because in this whole other entire readings, they didn't really make that noise as far as I can remember. Our spirit didn't call me to it. You've been asking, this has been interesting. I think it was like the first one and this one. The original person that you're asking about, if this is like a soulmate twin flame, no, this person is not. Because you're in the middle of reconstructing, deconstructing your thoughts about things, and you're getting yourself a bigger, going into bigger dreams. You know now that you're capable of more than you thought you were. So this person that you're currently thinking about, honestly, there's no real energy there. Give me energy about this person. Yeah, you're ascending. You're ascending to bigger dreams. This person was someone who, it's kind of like you guys used to meet on the same energetic level. But since you are getting into bigger thoughts and clearing and awakening and ascending to a higher level of energy, you're attracting a whole new set of options and opportunities. I feel like for the first time, you're starting to be devoted to yourself. You know what? And that's the greatest love of all. That's a big lesson that I'm learning right now. People come and go, but you're always there for yourself. So I congratulate you. You're moving past your own barriers. What I'm hearing is you're knocking down your own walls and you're creating new. You're like remodeling your inner world. You're forgiving yourself. All right. Too many cards flying everywhere. So there's a lot that they want to say here. Let me grab the card that flopped. And they're telling me that I'm going to take this one. So you've been feeling very stuck in the past. And they again want to congratulate you, your guides and your spirits and your angels, for being able to move on. I think recently you've been getting in contact with that inner part of yourself that might have been hurt, that might have been told you were this, you weren't that, and you're moving forward. You're unbinding yourself. You're not a victim of your own inner world anymore. I don't know if you're, doing personal healing or just opening up spiritually or whatever the case may be. Leave me a comment down below because I would love to hear it. That's what I kind of live for, is like, ooh, healing, fun. Not always fun, but fun. Because you're looking for, here's the heart and the lock and the key. You want the whole thing. You want, and there's never a conclusion, but you want a conclusion, I guess, from the past. You want to move past what you're experiencing and going towards these, bigger dreams and the ascending. Going towards calmer waters. Congratulations. Your guides are really they're just so pleased because you're moving past wearing a mask, feeling abandoned. Because like I said, the greatest love you're ever going to experience is you. And then when you experience the love for you, you do your shadow work. Whoever comes in, whew, it's going to be good because you're going to be at such a level of amazingness that you're going to attract in someone else who can match that. You can only call in what you can match to, or you can magnetize to you. So what I'm hearing is, because of what I just spoke about, this is what you're going to be attracting in. And when you do meet this person, it's going to be instant fireworks. It's going to be instant amazingness. Like, you are just going to be like in your room dancing because you're like, oh my God, look what I attracted. This is amazeballs. Oh, there is a card that has been flipped. Yeah, and you might get some... okay. I started going into a spiel, and your guides are like, excuse me, no, that's not what we're talking about. I'm like, oh, excuse, sorry. What I'm hearing is you're holding on to your own heart now. You have control. Because it's not about nostalgia. It's about you holding on to your own heart. You taking the lead. Because I think before you were always kind of... letting other people dictate what the situation was going to be. You kind of just were kind of going along with the flow, but now you're, I'm not taking this as you're meeting someone in summer, but for someone it could be. But I do tend to take this as someone's gathering up their shell garden. They're making a Zen garden for themselves. Now, this is a lot about self-love, but also when you do the self-love, you're going to bring someone amazing in. There's going to be that recognition. There's going to be family. There's going to be this inner harmony. Yeah, and is there going to be compromise with this person? Yeah, but I think it's going to be a fresh start. Actually, they're asking me to change to a different deck, which they haven't asked me to do during this whole video. So, let's see. What information do you want to bring through here? What do they need to know? So let go of the past and in the near future. Okay, they're saying no more from that one. Yeah, so let go of what was in the past, this other person, this other thing that isn't working. Going for a fresh start, and then in the near future. I just heard that you don't really have that far to go before you meet this other person. You know, this is near future, but they kind of reiterated just in different words. They want you to take action in your fresh start, which is what I feel like you're doing. So, you know, they're like, yeah, they're listening to this reading, but are they really going to take action? So they want you to take action towards your self-love, action towards making yourself feel better, whatever that means to you. If that means meditating, watching, you know, the Hallmark Channel, like whatever your gig is, figure it out, because they want you to take action on that. If it's taking a walk and getting out there and getting exercise, or making yourself a really, you know, comforting meal, whatever that is to you, they need you to take action. They want you to take action, continuing to take action. Because, and I'm not saying that you're a female, but this divine masculine has come out. Take action so your divine, either masculine within yourself can come out, or your divine masculine can come to you. Because we have, you know, feminine and masculine energy within all of us to varying degrees. Okay, so they're saying that's it. So this one was particularly guided and particularly choreographed, so to speak. So I hope this was helpful for you, because they're very strong about this. You go into self-love, you go into, you know, dreaming your bigger dreams, let going of this other person that you were originally thinking about before this video began, ascending, taking action, you know, fresh start. You need a compromise. You know, you're building a family. You know, there's going to be recognition and devotion. You know, going into your healing. Like, there's a lot of amazing things going on here. So I'm excited for you, and I hope that you're excited for you. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you next time on the next video. Bye.